Prairie Griller. It's Mother's Day weekend. Got my prime rib. It's aged about 32 days. We're going to take a little bit longer, but I lost kind of some of the integrity of the bag, so I don't have any mold or any outbreak yet, anything like that. So we're just going to go ahead and cook it. Figured no time like the present. So let's get this thing unbagged and see what we got. Oh man, it's got like a nice earthy smell to it. Oh wow. Oh, it's got a nice mahogany all around. I think this is going to be pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I'm going to trim this exterior bark off. I'm going to save it. Figure out something to do with it later. Seems kind of like a waste to throw away that aged beef. I'm going to try and do a stovetop sous vide, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Seen it online, looks delicious. So we're going to give it a try, see what we come up with. See you guys in a few. Okay, we've got our salt, peppered, put just a little bit of fresh garlic on there. I'm out of rosemary. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum pack these, and and this has an option where I can seal it twice afterwards. So as soon as I get that first seal done, there goes the sous vide. So as soon as I get the first seal done, I'm gonna let it set for a second, and I'm gonna put a second seal on it, just so that way they don't leak on me. Okay, for our stovetop sous vide, it's pretty simple. I've got a big pot of water right here. I've got the little thingamajig off of a candy thermometer hooked up to my Maverick wireless that I use for barbecue. Now, I went ahead and I boiled some water earlier, cross-reference to our elevation. Water boils at 212 degrees. At 7,500 feet, it boils at about 198 degrees. My thermometer read about 199 degrees. We're at 6,800 feet, so I think we're about spot on. So I'm going to try and keep the temperature between 126 and 130 degrees for about 2 hours on these steaks. I've got my wireless deal right here set to go off at 130 degrees. So if it gets that far, I come upstairs and I can either adjust the temperature, or I've got a glass of cold water. You know, it's pretty complicated. And I just basically play with it to keep the temperature where we want it. So let's drop these kids in the pool, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Okay, it's been just over 2 hours. Our stovetop Redneck sous vide actually worked pretty awesome. Maybe I had to come out, check on it every about 20 minutes or so. Click here, click there. Once or twice got away from me, had to add a little bit of cold water, no big deal. I'm going to take these out, get them ready to go. I've got a pan over here with some just plain vegetable oil and some of this Sang's stir fry oil. It's got garlic, some other herbs in it. I mean, just awesome. But it's got a lot higher smoke point than just your vegetable. Trying to get this pan just ripping hot. Oh, it's already starting to pop off. I got a couple pats of butter to add to it. Don't want to burn them right away. So let me get these opened up here and we'll get going. I'm going to go ahead and pat these down with a paper towel. I got this pan ripping hot. I don't want to end up splattering stuff everywhere and wearing more oil than not. Holy cow, these things just got like crazy tender. They're starting to fall apart as I'm trying to get them out of the deal here. that's going to be amazing. Alright, let's take them over here. Keep the beer out of the way. See if we can do this without... Oh, almost forgot the butter. Oh yeah, that's ripping hot. And all we're trying to do here is just get the quick brown sear like you have at your normal steakhouse. You know, we're only going to do about 30 seconds aside, this high of heat, and just keep turning them until you get the desired brownness you want. And there's a fancy word for it, I forget right now exactly of what that caramelization has achieved. And oh man, I might need another set of tongs. I don't think I can flip these over without them falling apart. Oh, ooh. Oh wow. You gotta have having kids. Oh man. I don't know if you can see it clear back there, but I mean it's like awesome. Just brown right away. Perfect. I think I'm gonna let those go just a second longer. Oh yeah. We'll grab a spatula this time. I'm going to turn them one more time, just get a little bit more brownness on them. I cooked them really rare in the sous vide. Oh yeah. Oh man. Those look absolutely amazing. Smell amazing. Smell like garlic coming off of them. That Sang stir-fry oil. Let me get these plated up and come back in a minute. Welcome back. It's been a torturous 10 minutes letting these things rest. I mean, the smell's phenomenal. They look phenomenal. I mean, they were falling apart as I was trying to turn them over. Got the wife a nice bottle of Merlot. She calls it Merlot. The lady at the store said it's nice. I don't know anything about wine. I know about cheap beer, good whiskey, cigars, and red meats. So one thing that really I noticed with that sous vide is this is all of the juice that came out between the two bags, aside from that little bit that I patted off with the paper towel to keep it from just exploding out when I dropped it in that hot oil. And I mean, that just kind of blows my mind. There's like zero, loss for juice on that. So let's cut into this. See what we end up with. Oh man, that's perfect, medium rare. You can see there's like zero gradient here. I mean, it's just you got your nice crusty edge, and it's pink all the way through, edge to edge. I mean, just it's amazing. And the coolest thing about this, aside from having a vacuum sealer, you don't need any special tools. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, it takes some effort, some fridge space, but I mean, I bought the umai dry bags, big deal. I waited till the prime rib went on sale, not that big a deal. I think all in all, between the steaks being on sale, the umai, and whatnot, I think with the 5 steaks, I'm about $11 a steak. You'd pay $40 for a piece of meat like this in a steakhouse, and I mean, you know, and it's fun. So, I mean, you know, get out there, try stuff, do stuff. You know, put your own spin on it. I'm tired of talking. We gotta try this stuff. Super tender, super flavorful. I mean, it just melts in your mouth. I mean, that's ribeye that's eating like filet mignon out of the middle. Give it a try. Have a good night.